Have you ever felt imperfect? Have you ever thought you are not good enough? Then today's story might change the way you see yourself forever. So, hello everyone. Today's story is called Difficulties Don't Break You, They Shape You, the inspirational cracked pot story. So, let's begin. Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, there lived a hard-working farmer. Every morning before sunrise, he walked a long distance to a well to bring water home. Across his shoulders rested a wooden stick, and on each end hung a clay pot. One pot was perfect, strong, shiny, and without a single flaw. The other pot had a small crack on its side. Because of that crack, water slowly dripped out during the journey home. The perfect pot was proud of itself. Every day it carried all the water without losing a drop, but the cracked pot always felt embarrassed and incomplete. One morning the perfect pot mocked the cracked one and said, "Look at you! Half your water leaks away before we even reach home. You are useless." The cracked pot stayed silent, but deep inside its heart broke a little more each day. Days passed, and the teasing continued. Finally, one evening, the cracked pot could no longer hide its pain. With a trembling voice, it spoke to the farmer. "I am sorry," it whispered sadly. The farmer stopped and looked at the pot kindly. "Why are you apologizing, my friend?" The cracked pot replied, "Because I am broken. Every day I waste half the water you worked so hard to carry. I can never do my job properly. I feel ashamed of myself." Farmer smiled gently. "My dear pot, don't be sad. Tomorrow pay close attention to the path while we walk home." The next morning they went to the well as usual. On their way back, the farmer softly said, "Look carefully beside the road today." The cracked pot looked down and was amazed. Along its side of the path bloomed hundreds of beautiful flowers, bright red, yellow, pink, and purple flowers dancing in the cool morning breeze. For a moment, the cracked pot forgot its sadness. But when they finally reached home, it noticed once again the half the water was gone. Its happiness faded. "I still failed," it said quietly. "I still could not bring a full pot of water." The farmer placed both pots on the ground and smiled warmly. "My dear friends, you still don't understand." He pointed toward the road and said, "Did you notice the flowers only grow on your side of the path, not on the side of the perfect pot?" The cracked pot looked surprised. "Why?" Farmer replied, "Because I always knew about your crack, so months ago I planted flower seed along your side of the road. Every day as we walked home, the water dripping from you watered those seeds." He continued, "Because of you, the path is now full of beautiful flowers. I pick these flowers every day to decorate my home and share them with others. Your weakness created beauty." The cracked pot's eyes filled with tears, this time not from sadness but from joy. For the first time, it realized its flaw was not a curse. The farmer smiled lovingly and said, "Everyone has imperfections. But sometimes the very things we think are our weaknesses become the reason something beautiful exists in this world." So, moral of the story, nobody is perfect. We all carry cracks within us, but our flaws do not make us worthless. Sometimes they become the reason we shine in our own special way. So, if you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.